Four urban explorers arrive at the edge of the Black Gulch, a forbidden zone. They ignore the warnings, driven by curiosity about local legends. Deep in the woods, they find a clearing filled with hundreds of old hiking boots. Sarah noticed as the forest has gone completely silent. No birds, no wind. Their GPS begins to malfunction, spinning in useless circles. A sudden, unnatural mountain storm rolls in, plunging the woods into darkness. In the chaos of the storm, the group is separated by a mudslide. Sarah finds herself alone, surrounded by strange bone totems hanging from trees. She hears a primitive clicking sound coming from the thick undergrowth. A tall, mud-caked figure, Carver, emerges from the fog. He's not a ghost, but a primal hunter who has lived here for decades. Sarah discovers a hidden, dilapidated cabin half buried in the earth. Inside, the walls are covered in yellowed missing posters from the 1980s. She finds a diary belonging to a researcher who disappeared 40 years ago. The notes reveal that the gulch is a nest for those who went feral. Suddenly, heavy footsteps thud on the roof above her. Sarah finds a rusted fire axe and prepares to fight for her life. The Carver smashes through the window, his spear narrowly missing her. A brutal struggle breaks out in the cramped, dark kitchen. Sarah escapes through the cellar, crawling through narrow, wet tunnels. She emerges onto a sheer cliffside as the sun begins to rise. The Carver is right behind her, blocking her only path back to the trail. Sarah notices a thin wire snare trap she passed earlier near the edge. She baits the hunter, leading him to charge directly at her. The trap snaps shut, jerking the hunter toward the abyss. With a final push, Sarah watches the hunter plummet into the mist. Exhausted, she reaches the main road just as a police car passes. She tells the officers about the cabin and the feral man, but the officers exchange a strange, knowing look. They drive her not to a hospital, but back toward the gulch entrance. Sarah realizes the local authorities are protecting the colony. The Carver she killed was only one of many guardians. Sarah kicks the door open and runs back into the deep woods. She finds a hidden cave filled with the belongings of past victims. She finds her friend's gear, realizing they didn't make it. Surrounded, Sarah decides to stop running and hide in the shadows. She picks up a stone spear, her eyes now mirroring the hunter's. The screen cuts to black as a primitive clicking sound fills the air. Post-credits. A new group of hikers approaches the sign. The cycle begins again.